Today we continue what kind of has become a Cheesy Studios tradition, a studio tour. Because what you see here from video to video is only a small part of all the fun stuff I've got going on. So, hey, let's take a closer look. So hey, welcome to the Studio Tour 2023. I know a lot of people have been really excited about this, and this is always really fun for me to do too. So my first two studio tours, there was a pretty drastic difference between the two because I changed houses in between. Thankfully, we have stability this year around, so we're in the same place as we were last year, but there have been some significant changes. One of the biggest ones right here is this cabinet. This was something I decided to invest in specifically for the Harry Potter minifigure collection. Previously, these guys were just sat out in the open and they got very, very dusty, which was truly unfortunate because to properly dust them, you have to remove them all, dust the stand, dust the figures individually. And it was just a huge pain and a hassle. And as a person who doesn't really display much beyond, you know, the backdrop here, I wanted them to look nice. So this ended up being well worth it. And it came with some extra storage capacity too. Right here is typically where I store the Minecraft stuff. And if you stick around to the end of the video, we're gonna look at these in more detail, which I think will be a lot of fun to see some of the critters that hopefully will one day end up on the LEGO Minecraft world. And just a bunch of random stuff here. So the minifigure stands that I use for pretty much all of my review videos. There's all the coral that's been built for over a year now, just waiting for that coral reef biome to come to life. We got the duster and then tape, which I end up actually using quite a bit for videos. And then down here we've just got, first of all, more minifigures from Harry Potter, some work in progress sets for revisiting Harry Potter Part 2, old instructions. A lot of these are, the pieces in here at least, are for Harry Potter for that revisiting video. So I did feature these in last year's video and they haven't changed too much. This is typically where the, of course, smaller elements are going to be sorted. Most notably here are minifigure accessories, food, animals, get a lot of plants there, 1x1s, and then Technic below it. A new container right here is a better sorting system for dots elements. So that's your 1x1 round tiles, 1x1 corner tiles, things like that. But also we've got the minifigure action stands, pyramid pieces, 1x1 brackets, skates, 1x1s with bars, etc. Small pieces. And then you've all seen this many times before, but oh, wait, one sec. This is a fun, very recent addition here, but finally got some lights behind here. We can change it to any color that we want. Ooh, that's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. But yeah, that looks great, especially once you get the main light shut off. It really pops. Been using that in the revisiting videos, and I'm digging the new format. So that was a fun little addition. I gotta paint the wire there. It's just hooked up to a battery pack there. Simple thing, but honestly, when it's out of focus in the background, it's kind of perfect. Beneath that is another new addition since 2022. Just a really useful storage compartment. It also allows me to display something behind me if I want. Rivendell was on there for the longest time until it died. But up top, we've got more storage. So these are 1x1 plates bagged by color. Unfortunately, front and center is the unsorted one, but the rest of them are sorted by color, which is really nice. One day I'll get trays and it'll be a little easier to access, but as long as there's something, it's better than nothing. Better than them all being dumped in a shoebox like they once were. 1x2 plates, again, that's not the greatest example, but the rest of them are color sorted. Over here, 32x32 base plates. Looks like we got a few raised base plates. These are all the moon base plates from Classic Space, actually. 32x16s. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, it's got some holes in it, but still, great base plate. Love that so much. I do miss raised base plates. I've seen people use them for mocks, and it can be really cool, but definitely great for kids. 4x4 plates just kind of ended up there. Nothing. This one's fun, though. Lord of the Rings minifigures, and the most recent addition to that. Picked this guy up at Brick World in Grand Rapids. Kind of my dream figure for the last few years, honestly. Grima Worm Tongue. So happy to have that one. That's awesome. And then over here these are also 1x2 plates. They're just the ones that I have a lot of quantity of, and stored in old little pick-a-brick cups. So here we got some of the fun minifigures, and I mean, most of my valuable minifigures are with the Harry Potter collection. But we do have Darth Revan, who apparently is worth a pretty penny these days. But I just got a Bat-Lord for Fright Night the 13th, did a little mod for that, and then a Chew, just such a great figure. And then this is just a custom figure that my brother and I made. Very nostalgic, so he's got a special place there. I wonder what face is on him, honestly, though. Dumbledore? Seriously? But then we get the wall, and this is where the bulk of the collection is stored. These are just dollar bins from the Dollar Tree, now the $1.25 tree, but still well worth it. I mean, they are not high quality containers. They crack sometimes, but can't beat the price. Can't beat the price. And it's kind of just the perfect size. Fit right into these shelves, 4 across, 3 up. It's great stuff. Then I've got a label maker too. I've been starting to print labels for these guys, which has been fun and very helpful. But we'll quickly go through what I've got here. Up top is going to be 1x plates, sorted by color. Oh my goodness, did I forget to... You see what I did there? You see what I did there? Embarrassing. Anyway, 2x plates, more 2x plates, and then we got 1x2 bricks, color sorted, and then also you get some variants here too, like masonry bricks, this profile brick, you get the ones with the handles on it, you get some Technic ones, etc. Next to that, kind of random assortment of things right there. But up here is going to be a lot of snot bricks. You can see brackets, snot bricks, modified plates, that sort of thing. Above that, a lot of 1x1s, and then some rounded bricks too, to go with the rounded 1x1s. And then you got the hinge pieces here, and the turntables. And then up top, tiles. And just look how full and chaotic that 2x2 tile bin is, especially. They are sorted by color in there in little baggies, just because I use so many 2x2 tiles. So we got curved slopes here, a few more curved slopes, then we got some animals, super fun things here. I believe that's the horse from Mill Village Raid, the original goat set. Got some ostrich feet there, looks like the wings of a Fright Night's dragon behind that poorly ripped off label. Awesome stuff. Bricks, sorted by color, arches, slopes, and then more slopes down there. Then we move on over here, you got the modular buildings up there. So 1x bricks, more 1x bricks, and then as we get further along, the pieces get a bit more random. You'll be able to see a few things here. We got some like windscreens. Yeah, no through line there or there. Base plates, there you go. Recognize those, and we got leaves in there. Sand purple, sand red, beautiful. And this bin here actually is part specifically set aside for the Minecraft world. Once upon a time, I'm gonna use transparent 2x2 bricks for trees. I just never did, so I have a ton. Look at all our torches, a bag full of cacti, and more bricks, Sand purple tube connectors, there they are. And then we got a rather newer shelf here that just hasn't quite been filled up yet. There's just some random stuff on it, including the minifigure display thing that I use for so many of my videos. I don't remember if it had it last time, but I now have the ability to compare 2 minifigures side by side, which has been really, really useful. And then over here, a set I just picked up for revisiting Harry Potter Part 3, I suppose. It's a 2004 set, this poly bag. So interestingly enough, the poly bag came opened, but the owner had hung on to the packaging, and because of course it had been opened, he was able to sell it at quite a discount, which was super exciting. Lovely little set, one I never had, so it's pretty easy to find. There's a lot of sellers with it, but still pretty cool. And another shelf with tools, because sometimes non-Lego things even happen here. There's the Viking Village. It's like one of the only sets I bought for myself. Not for a video this year, just for fun. And my wife and I built it. It's a really cool set. Challenging build though. It's kind of confusing. Interesting. Still great. Might even crack top 10 sets of the year. I don't know what to do with that set. I really don't. It's probably gonna get parted out. Got some Power Miner sets sealed away in there. And then some random stuff up there. Like my Fright Night the 13th build, Minecraft well, potted plants. Great stuff. Over here, minifigure parts, random parts, and of course, the Minecraft world. It's got prime real estate in here. Yeah, for now, the underground modules are kind of just chilling over here. And thankfully they're strong enough you can start stacking them. Because one day, we're gonna have to install all of them, but they kind of all have to be done before we can get to that point. We are definitely not to that point. That'll be quite the episode when we throw in the underground. Look at that, there he is. The cursed frog, he's just chilling in the tree. Love it. It's a lovely splash of color down here, that's for sure. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of times this space ends up getting used for staging and stuff like that. But yeah, it really does have prime real estate and takes up a lot of space. And it's not worth deconstructing because it takes like hours to put back together. But there it is in all its glory. And you even get a little taste of the next episode. The nether display is all up there, so we got Basalt Delta, Warp Forest, Nether Waste over there, and then Soul Sand Valley, and then Crimson Forest on that side. And then over here there's some stuff too, so you can see the island castle, which I'm not going to show in its entirety. You gotta go watch the videos to see that. But we got more sorted parts over here. And then this becomes really dark, but a staging ground for revisiting videos. So we got Fantasy Era Castle going there. You see this? I don't know, a seller was selling it for like $1. It's just the box, there's nothing in it, but it's the only box I have from Fantasy Era Castle, and I'll take it. But yeah, just got the warship, super stoked about that. Atlantis, so that's all Wave 1 Atlantis right there. We've got the remaining waves of Knight's Kingdom going on in there. That's going to be Wave 3 playsets and action figures. And then we got some Wave 2 playsets in there. Vladix Dark Fortress. 2x bricks that I just don't have room for. Bigger base plates. Yeah. In here, this top drawer, it's just camera gear. Baggies from all those Bricklink orders. And then in here, there's going to be a lot of instructions or other reading materials for primarily revisiting videos. So these were catalogs that I referenced in the recent Aqua Raiders video. More instructions. These ones have already served their purpose. More instructions. That was the first Lego set I remember owning. Great stuff. I found this at Bricks and Minifigures in Salt Lake City, and I was like, I can't pass that up. They just have like a bucket full of free instructions. So I left a ton. I left Rivendell in there. There's some other really good ones, and then I took some. But this in that grade of condition is really, warms my heart. But anyway, let's take a look at these. So all the Minecraft stuff that I order from Bricklink or the Minecraft stuff that I part out from sets typically ends up here. So the bricks and stuff just get sorted in with all that stuff we were just looking at. But the special things, the Minecraft specific things, will end up in one of these containers if it doesn't go straight to the world, because sometimes that happens too. Yeah, we'll take a look at these one by one. I mean, some of these are going to be a little more interesting than others. For starters, this here. So this is just going to be random printed pieces that don't really fit in anywhere else. So we got some signs. You can see Steve's face here. I have no idea why you're in there. You should not be in there. I'm going to go over there. But we got the music discs. Oh yeah, I was like, what? That can't be another music disc. The Shrieker inside, that's gotta be another sign. Shields. Yeah, lots, just a little bit of everything in here, so some really fun stuff there. What's great about these containers, and a lot of people do ask me what these containers are, I don't know the exact name beyond the brand, but it's Performax. There, you don't have to read it upside down. Performax, these things are great. Really, really nice that you're able to, to take these containers out, and then, dump it out here. and like view the contents. That's actually been really, really useful, especially for things like this, where there's a bunch of random items in it. Hit all the Hoglin heads. So this is going to be a lot of the micro mob stuff. I don't think I'm going to spill that one out. But sometimes I have used those, especially for like baby villagers and stuff. So a lot of 1x1 tiles in here. You can see Eyes of Ender, pufferfish, probably the Nautilus shell is what's there. Furnace. So nether mobs are going to be in here. So we got some piglin brutes, obviously, that have never been constructed by the looks of it. Original pigmen, love to see those. Some magma cubes. It's a wither without the skulls. Enderman, we got the shulker in there too. So this is going to be spiders. We got 2 minifigures in because like there's just so many skins they end up getting everywhere. Some random completed mobs, some cats, pandas, wither skeletons, endermen down there, crafting tables, completed furnaces, enchanting tables, TNT, bookshelves. I'm gonna use those for the player base eventually, and then we got all sorts of skins in here. Like I'd love to get every single unique skin in the world. They just make so many, and there's more coming out all the time. It's a great problem to have, it really is. I do like a lot of the skins they do, especially, of course, the ones that have lake printing, like the skin pack ones. Sheep, the special rare ones are bagged up, lest they get scratched. Underwater animals here. So, yeah, all sorts of those guys, super fun. Got a few random things in there, the baby pigmen. Mushrooms, a few random items in here. Silverfish, absolutely love silverfish. Those will go in the Stronghold portal room one day. Super exciting. So we got some horsies, technically a donkey. Don't look like much of a donkey, but you get what you get. We got the relatively new Iron Golem Fortress figure there with the special shield. Cows and pigs. Bees, that is just all bees. And then you get the extra pieces, and so there's just a lot of bees. So we have some other like player accessories here, some potions, cakes, bread, pork chop, golden carrot, that sort of stuff in there. These are all banners. I might as well let's dump this one out, see if there's anything fun in here. So that's all from the fortress. Pretty old at this point Minecraft set. It's from the Pirate Ship Adventure, the melon farm, the creeper mine. That's from the farm cottage. There's a few. We should be able to... Oh, the chicken coop. The polar igloo. Don't see that shiny print? That's crazy. That's also from the farm cottage. And there should be one more. There it is, the wheat. What are these? More melons, a lot of melons. And then another. I think one of these has like marker on the side. Yeah, so I decided to get a second one. That was truly unfortunate. Chickens. These are like work in progress mobs, so like a lot of heads end up in here, and like almost finished cats that are just missing a few pieces, a lot of sheep heads, things like that. Villagers. Blaze, only one blaze left, because a lot of them just went on the Crimson Forest. Got all the flame pieces in there. Creepers, heads, so this is going to consist of melons, pumpkins, slimes, and cubes. Skeletons and the new inferior strays here. We got some more passive mobs here like goats, llamas, ocelot, wolves, dogs, more of the sheep, this time the pink, white, and purple, zombies, husks, drowned, baby zombies, and then we have our player accessories, right? So this is going to be all your armor. It's going to be weapons, so crossbows, bows, and swords, tools that aren't pickaxes, tools that are pickaxes. And there you go. It's all the stuff. I mean, the Minecraft line over the past almost 10 years now has spoiled us. The sheer like amount of variety we get is insane. So like the whole point of the Minecraft world is to like showcase that in all its beauty. And we're definitely getting there, but there's still a lot of stuff that you saw over in those containers that just hasn't made its way over here yet. But hopefully, at some point, it all will. Man, if I could fit all those players in here, that'd be pretty cool. Thankfully, there's gonna be a lot of room underground to make that happen. that's Cheesy Studios behind the scenes. It's a fun little world we live in down here. It's a lot of work for sure to maintain this, make the videos and stuff, but it really is a space that brings me a lot of joy. It's very energizing. I love being down here. And yes, that is a sealed Galador set from Mark Erickson. One day we will crack that open and it's gonna be a glorious day. And that seems like a fitting place to end this video. So, have yourself a great life. And I'll see you again very soon.